A buyer persona is an outline of who the buyer is for your product. And the reason why you want a good buyer persona is the better understanding you have of the people buying your product or service, the easier it's going to be to find them when you're marketing, the easier it's going to be to talk to them. So let's go through buyer personas and talk about how to make them. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. Learn how to book meetings with billion-dollar brands and take your company to the next level at email10k.com. A buyer persona has a few different parts to it, and in order to help you, we're going to have a free download. You can grab it below. You can also get this as part of our course, Email 10K, which shows you how to start and grow your agency. A buyer persona has a few different parts. You've got the position, the revenue, the location, the goals, problems, needs, some demography, how they're dealing with the problem right now, and the buying cycle. So let's go through each of those in detail. For BotFuse. BotFuse is what we're going to use as the example today. Me and Robert just invested in BotFuse. We've got 50% equity of BotFuse now, and we're actually going in with Andre, who's one of the founders behind Bant and Zopto, and a few of these other tools that you've seen on the channel. So I'm actually really excited to have a partnership with Andre. I'm really excited to be working on another project with my co-founder Robert. And I'm excited to deliver some crazy value with BotFuse because chatbots are an insanely valuable way to generate leads for your business. But who am I talking to, right? That's what the buyer persona is for. So let's look at it. So I would actually start not with position, I would start with company type. So what company type industry are these people in? Who is using BotFuse? I would say there's a couple buyers. There are services businesses / agencies, local businesses could crush this, like lawn care, things like that. I think could do very well with this. I'm just doing pie in the sky brainstorming here. Course sellers, so anyone who uses ClickFunnels. And then there's the standard e-commerce entrepreneurs, and I'll show you how to rank these in a second. Revenue, it's $40 a month right now, $40 a month, and there's also a free 7-day trial. So $45 a month actually. So anyone could really afford this. I would say any business is good for this, even ones under $1 million in revenue. Any business size, from small to large. Location would be worldwide, does not matter. But $45 a month, maybe Western countries preferred. So goals, problems, needs is the next step of the buyer persona. You want to go through what are some things that these buyers want. So we've already identified that it's services businesses or agencies, or local businesses like lawn care, etc. Course sellers, e-commerce. So number one goal that they want is more sales, right? I would say if we're going in on it further, one of the best things that a bot can do for you is increase your leads, basically turn traffic into actual leads. When we installed a bot on the Email 10K landing page, I was actually surprised how many people would normally just give their email that were now giving us so much data, like what their budgets were, whether they're interested in a done for you or a done with you. Like there was all sorts of stuff here. And maybe we'll link back to the We Built a Chatbot video. Because when we built that bot with Carlos, I was actually super surprised at the quality of data we were getting from our site. So it increases your sales and it increases your amount of leads through here, right? Turn traffic into actual leads / bookings. So that's an increased conversion rate, right? That's another one, the same kind of thing. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do a bot business is because it works so well and it's money driven. Anything that we want to do, any sort of investment that me and Robert are making, we want to keep it around what we're good at, which is if we can make money for somebody, then we know that we can charge for that. If you're only paying $45 a month, on most businesses, one good lead will pay for more than $45 a month. So that's a steal in terms of pricing. You got a good bot in there, it's written well, and you generate one sale of basically anything, even lawn care, you're paying for that. So now you talk about demography, so gender, age, hobbies. Everyone in the fashion industry would have similar interest in fashion news, right? That's the example that Dave or Ankit or somebody on the team wrote. So gender, I mean, it's gonna be any gender, any age, any hobbies. So I would actually say instead of demography, I would actually go job title. It's gonna be founder, it's going to be director of marketing, conversion rate, or the sales director. Any of those. How are they dealing with the problem right now? Well, they're gonna be using landing pages and analytics. Oh, this is actually important. So other tools they're using. How are they dealing with the problem right now, including other tools. And the reason why I say that is if you're using Uplead or another lead database, what you can do a lot of the time is go by technology. And let's say we did say that they're interested in conversion rate optimization. So maybe they're using something like Hotjar. We're able to now search only companies that use Hotjar. So if we figure out that, for instance, companies that use Hotjar are more likely to use something like BotFuse because they're interested in conversion rate optimization, we're already off to a good start. So, including other tools, landing pages and analytics, I would say they're using Hotjar to measure what are the top tools for conversion rate. If they have an interest in conversion rate optimization, they are going to buy more likely. So if they're using any of these tools, they're going to be more likely to buy. So A/B testing software, heat map software, landing page builders, and other conversion rate optimization software. And you would do this same thing. I'm doing this specifically for BotFuse, but what other software would show that people want to buy your thing? And if you are selling any sort of marketing software or service, them having marketing tools would help as well. So this will help. So I'm actually going to change this. What tools would they be using to help solve the problem? And I would say just Google Analytics, right? One, I don't like Google Analytics because everyone's going to be using that, but some of these other ones like GetResponse, ClickFunnels, definitely ClickFunnels, Unbounce, Instapage. And so what we are going to do here is if we're going through and making a cold email plan for BotFuse, we would then use these tools to help find leads that are qualified. So if they're using Unbounce or if they're using GetResponse. So we would just list out a couple of these, and I'm actually just going to link this here, or any of these. Boom. And that's a great way to do it. Then you go by buying cycle. So for buying cycle, this is important to think about. So let's say somebody wanted to install BotFuse on their site. They run a Golden Geese company, or maybe they're the director of sales. Who would they have to get approval of to put this on the website? I would say director of sales needs to push to board or founder, and or they can just do it. If they have Hotjar, that's the thing, if they have one of these other softwares installed, it's not like they're a stranger to installing software on the site, which is actually why I like the idea of Hotjar and the other heat map softwares, because this is something that Hotjar could slow down a site, so it's not like you're really worried about that too much. And so that's that. So now we know. Now we know the company type and industry that we're going after. We know the revenue we're going after. We know the location, anywhere in the world. We know the problems, so we can use this to write our cold emails better following the email 10K process. We know the title of the people we're going after, and we know the tools that are going to help us hone in on the perfect businesses to sell this on, and the buying cycle, so we know what to expect. And that's it. That's how you create a buyer persona for your business. Now, if you want to take this to the next level and you want to create a cold email plan to go after them, I highly recommend jumping into email 10K because it's going to show you exactly how to do this step by step by step for your services business, and soon possibly for your software. If you want to learn more about software sales, let me know down below. By the way, if you want BotFuse, you can check it out right now at botfuse.com. Install the bot, create your first bot, and let's get this going, botfuse.com. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. So you don't have a business idea, huh? Do you want to know what the best business to start is, regardless of market conditions? Check out the free presentation at email10k.com. We have over 200 students that are crushing it using this business strategy, even during this time. So check that out, email10k.com. That's how you create a buyer persona. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this, like this video to encourage this type of content in the future, and subscribe for more videos like this. We do videos 3 times a week. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.